So the next issue that I have is an endless number of irrelevant questions. Why is it an issue? Because my mind doesn't want to get involved with personal people. What are personal people? Personal people are minds. Minds that don't know anything. And they're chatterboxes. They gossip. And they're no better than the minds of monkeys. And they're personal because they're always asking personal questions. And the personal questions are, I don't want to answer them. Why do monkey minds want to ask questions? Because they're monkey minds. Do they need the information? No. No, they don't need the information. The information is irrelevant. Why do I even bother? The reason I bother is because these people are incorrect at what they are. In other words, the people are incorrect. They're not right in the head. Put it that way. Everyone on the planet is not right in the head. So what's really going on is untrained minds. You get a dog, you train your dog, right? You teach it not to pee on your carpet, to bark at the door when it needs to go out for a pee. But you never think that I need to train my mind. And your mind's not a dog, it's a monkey. And it needs training. And there's, lots of dog training schools in your community, I'm sure. And you probably never heard of a place where you can train your mind. You've heard of schools for mind where you can go take courses and fill your mind with facts and figures and how to do things. But that's not training your mind. You're really wanting to train your mind so that it's not a monkey. So if you're going to want to get your mind trained, I hate to tell you this, but there's probably nobody in your community who's going to be really good at training your mind. There are people who are going to say, I can do it, but they're not going to do a good job. The person that you need to train your mind is probably not even in your country. The person you need to train your mind is maybe somewhere in India, or probably India is your best bet. Now there's over 1 billion people in India. How many of those people out of that billion, more than 1 billion people, can train your mind in India? Let's go with 6. Seems like we've had no luck whatsoever on planet Earth. We need to train a lot of minds, about 7 billion minds, and there's 6 that are qualified. So you're going to have to go with the next best thing. I'm not going to encourage you to fly to India and interview 1 billion people to find the 6 that can do the job. I'm not going to India either. So the next best thing to finding these 6 people that can train your mind is to go with what you've got in your community. And those are people who are attempting to do what only a bona fide spiritual master can actually do. How good are they at doing it? I don't think they're very good at it. Who trained my mind? Is my mind trained? Is better a question. The answer is no. My mind is not trained. So, it's the old saying, the blind leading the blind. Nevertheless, I'm going to tell you, you being the one that's listening, which is the mind of you, needs training. And my mind needs training. Is it partly trained? Yes, my mind is partly trained. How much, what percentage? I can't even tell you. It might be only like 0.5% trained. Or it might be 99% trained. I can't really tell. Because I have not met a bona fide spiritual master in my lifetime. So what I go on is what I started off with was people who were reputed to be spiritual masters and what those teachings were. Where did I find them? In books. Books about spiritual masters. How many books did I read? 600. How many of those books were good? They were all good in their own way. How many do you really need? I can't say exactly, but if you get 600 books, you'll probably be able to train your mind. What's 600 books? Um, it's very difficult to tell you. Because the people that are going to say they can train you are going to say, I'm a meditation teacher. And the problem I have with people that say they're meditation teachers are, I only saw one person who did a meditation training for me. So I don't recommend meditation teachers because I never use them. The first person that I went to see, it was maybe I don't know, maybe an hour-long seminar. And did I learn to meditate from it? No. No. But it was information. How did I learn to meditate? I don't even know if I'm meditating correctly. Because I don't have a bona fide spiritual master who can tell me about meditation teachers. I don't think they know anything more than I know. And what I know, I got from 600 books. Nevertheless, I'm still working on training my mind. And it's a hard job. Because my mind doesn't want to be trained. And if my mind doesn't want to be trained, even though it's interested in getting trained, and it's interested in meditation, but it doesn't want to really pay attention to the training it's getting, if you don't have a mind that's interested in becoming trained, it's going to be even harder to train it than mine. It's going to be like a dog. Some dogs are, I don't know, I never trained a dog. Are some dogs easier to train than others? I think so. Some dogs are very willful and they just don't want to pay attention to their masters or their owners. And I think it's the same way with minds. How do you know when your mind is fully trained? I can't tell you. Again and again, I keep going. The only way I would know if my mind is properly trained is I have to meet one of the 6 bona fide spiritual masters that are on planet. Probably they're all in India. What's the chances of that? 0, because I'm not going to pay to go to India to go and find them. So I'm doing the best I can. And if you subscribe to my channel, from time to time I will give you some information that you will find helpful, because I got it from books reputed to be about bona fide spiritual masters who have trained their minds. And if you watch my channel, you're going to get a lot of crap. Because, you know, when I look at the videos I make, I don't take them down. But a lot of the videos that I make are not going to be helpful in training your mind. They're about my mind acting out. Like my mind was a 6-year-old child. You know how 6-year-olds have meltdowns? My mind has 6-year-old like meltdowns. And a lot of my videos are like that. So you're going to have to cut through the crap if you're going to watch me. But the videos that I do make that are good, we're very proud of. And which ones are good? You're going to have to watch the good and the bad, I'm sorry, and try and figure it out.